Hey, what's up? And welcome back to Boss Talk 843 Reacts. I have a great subject for you guys tonight. Something I see on the internet a lot these days is people talking about relationships. The men, the women, the trust in between, alpha, beta, all this kind of stuff going on. And I started noticing like a trend on trust. And when I say trust, I mean like, do you trust the other sex when it comes to like relationships? Do women trust men? Do men trust women? And what I started noticing the more I dug is it's a sad, sad situation where it looks like nobody's trusting nobody anymore. And that has something to do with the way people are going into relationships these days. Everybody's going into relationships probably over looks, over lust, over money, over status, over being comfortable. You don't want to be with anybody to build with them. You want to already put together person on the other end. And that always leads to red flags, and that leads to trouble. Because if anybody has been in a long relationship, you know it takes time to develop. It takes time to let that person on the other side become fully who they are. And I'm going on 19 years of marriage, so I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking like these guys I see on here that like you don't even have a spouse, but you're giving relationship advice. Which, to each his own. I'm not knocking your hustle, you do your thing, but I'm saying I'm talking from straight experience. That it takes time to develop and become who you are when it comes to someone within a relationship. And it can't be based on sex, money, just any of that superficial stuff. It has to be something real solid, because marriage is a serious ball game. It's a serious ball game, and don't step on that field if you're not ready, because then you're going to get struck right out. So I got a couple of videos for you guys today that I noticed. I was watching this girl on TikTok, and she asked the question, do you basically trust men? And I'm going to show you a couple of the responses that the other women gave. But then I'm going to twist it up a little bit tonight. I'm going to show you guys answering the same question about women, which kind of showed me what's up with that, and how, it's a disconnect somewhere there. So let's get on with this first portion of this video, and I'll be back. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that ding ding bell button for your boy, so you get all the notifications when I drop new videos. So let's go.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man? Let me know. Thank you. Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man? Let me know. Thank you. Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No. No.
Let me know. Thank you.
No.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No.
Let me know. Thank you.
Now, see there? Now, that was a little twist there. Where she just asked a question, left it just blanket in. And what I wanted to show you guys that was kind of pinpoint something on here. I use different races for the stitches I caught on TikTok. And there was plenty more where it was black, white, Spanish, other ethnicities. I mean, those are the women speaking, do they trust men? So now when we bring this topic of color and dating in there, everybody says black men, black women, and what I notice is it's just something that's there. Maybe it's systematic, where the way women are respected, or the way men are treated in relationships. It's something there, and it has nothing to do with color. If you can see those top ones there that I just showed, 3 different races, same answer though. So we really need to tap into that and see what's going on before, everything gets so bad to where, we don't even know what the union of family is anymore. Building and, getting with somebody and you guys growing old together. We really need to get on top of this here so we can fix the situation and get everybody back to loving each other, man. And at least giving it a chance and understanding it takes time. It's not an in and out thing. And guys, you need to control your penises, bro. And women, you need to control your eyes. that status. I need money. I need money. I need money. Guys you jump on. Like my mom used to tell me growing up, if a tree had a coochie on it, you'll see dudes out there humping just trees. No arms, no legs, just wood, and they can shove it in there, they'll shove it in there. And that would kind of molded me to be the type of guy I am, where I don't want to be a guy that just jumps on anything. I've always been very picky about who I mess with. Always. You could want me, but if I don't want you, I'm not a guy that's just gonna stick it to you. I don't want that. Yeah, I like vibing. I like knowing who somebody is, and I happen to find my lifelong partner, my wife. I found her, and she does it for me, so that's enough for me. But let's get on to these other videos, and I'm gonna show you some other stuff, but we're gonna kind of gauge this little thing, and at the end, we're gonna show you how you guys can fix that and get that going, okay? So let's get on to this next video.
You ever trust a woman?
Nah, yeah.
You can?
Like, I trust her to do some fuck shit. Like, no, real shit. She gonna do some dumb shit. But it's okay, though.
Yeah, because you expected that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna do some stupid shit, too.
Okay.
I feel like that's the middle ground. You gotta accept that you gonna fuck up. And I gotta accept beforehand, yeah, she probably gonna do some dumb shit. Now, how much dumb shit I'm gonna allow?
So, because
Load up on guns, bring your friends, fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard, the self-assured, the dirty word.
Welcome back, y'all. And what I wanted to show with that one was how it ain't just the other side thinking the same way. It's the other side thinking the same way. And that's where that clash is coming in that we can't trust, but y'all still hooking up. Y'all still getting together. Y'all still at least trying to make something work. But going into the relationship with no trust over some previous stuff. Over some knucklehead you had like 5-6 months ago, and you already knew he was a knucklehead. And when he hurt you, it hurt. But you let that linger, knowing you already saw the red flags, and that's vice versa to men too. But let's get on to these other videos, and I'm gonna come right back, all right? And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that ding ding bell button for your boy, so you get all the notifications when I drop new videos, all right?
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man? Let me know. Thank you.
Hey y'all, I wanted to stop the video right here. I needed to stop it right here so y'all could see the effects of what you do on the other side. Because if you see that sister there, you see the hurt in her eyes. You see how when she answered that, she didn't even have to say anything. You saw it all in her face. You could feel that she done gave some dude 20,000 chances and he faltered each time. She gave another dude 10,000 chances and he faltered each time. And now she's just broken. That's that broken look. And that's that broken look where I feel bad for that sister there. So I had to stop this video. Hey, God bless that sister. And hopefully whatever she was going through is better now by the time this video hits the air. Because I don't know when this little trend started on TikTok. But hey, God bless that sister, man. And keep your head up. And I'm not even saying that everybody's shining armors out there anymore, because the world is a jacked up place. And like I say, I haven't been in the dating world in a long time, but what I hear about it, it doesn't sound like it's going too good. And that's the reason I did this video. So like I say, by the end, it's gonna be some helpful resources, some helpful words that could probably, if you're willing to line up and try to get yourself together with this, it'll help you out. But God bless that sister, and let's get back to it.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
Absolutely not.
Let me know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man? Let me know. Thank you.
I think that you should just be a slut.
Women, sleep with who you want to sleep with. Do it however much you want to.
I f***ed 3 dudes in one night.
I went to a party. I had sex with 3 different guys in one night. I cheated on my boyfriend with a guy I told him not to worry about.
If he goes on vacation with his boys, I am cheating.
I think women should stop sleeping with men, to be honest.
When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man.
Like many women, I didn't need a man to buy my house, to buy my car, or keep my lights on. We don't need you guys.
For anything.
I don't want a son because they're the problem.
I can sustain myself financially. I can make myself happy. I can make myself orgasm. Like, what in the world could a dude offer me?
You don't need a man to make you feel better, babe. Do you know what you need? An iced coffee.
Independent and own money, and I don't need no or no man because man ain't.
I don't need no man.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
Now, see what I'm saying? You see that video? That kind of stuff weirds me out. It weirds me out because it makes no sense. Because you say one thing, but you still do the same thing. You still mess with somebody. You still drop yourself in the same situation and act like I'm talking about with this video. I'm talking on both sides. I'm sick of everybody trying to blame somebody as both sides. But did you see how ignorant that video was right there? And if you keep that narrative up and you keep making the same mistakes, this is going nowhere. Like, it ain't black men talking about black women, white men talking about white women. Hey, man, it's just a whole thing. So quit the whole narrative of putting a color in front of all this nonsense, because it's over every race on this platform, I think. Every race on this platform. So, you know what I'm saying? So let's get on to this next video. But let's think about what we're doing. Think about what we're not facing. Think about what issues you have and you're not addressing them. You just rather wave it off on something else because it's the easy route out. Then you complain about the outcome you get from that. That's all I'm saying. And no judgment. Don't ever think I'm judging you with these videos, because I understand. I'm just trying to give you some insight on how to make this better over here. And it's a lot of work, because depending on how deep this is, it's a lot of work. But hey, if you want to be happy in your life and you want to find that special person for you, you're going to have to do it. And you have to do the soul searching and handle business. But let's get on to this next video and I'll be right back, all right?
Got to be built on trust. If you ain't got trust, you ain't got nothing. Now, for the most part, men trust they women. Just for the most part. Now, it don't work that way the other way around. Women have been hurt over the years several times. They got a little problem with trusting and believing, especially if you've ever lied to them one time. Once you lie to them one time, everything you say after that, you lie.
Steve ain't said a mouthful there. And those who are mature enough to understand that and been in a situation, you understand exactly what he was saying. And that's the problem too, because some of you guys have not even been in a situation where you can experience growth and understand that that's grown man talk there right there. That's relationship talk, that's marriage talk right there. And we all understand that, us who's been in the game for a while and keeping our families together and loving each other. So let's get on to this next video and I'll be back, all right?
Men tend to forget that women typically are emotionally wired or more emotionally wired. Yeah. And so what happens is when she comes to you and expresses a concern, if that concern does not line up in your head logically, men tend to dismiss it. Okay. And they don't consider how she's feeling. And I want men to understand, you have to learn that we have to accept men and women are different. We are just built differently, and in understanding our differences, we can create more harmony with each other. When that woman says to you, this is how I feel, it's not about your logic at that point, bro. It's about how she feels.
Now check this out here. Like I say, this is grown man and woman talk here. You got to be willing to see what's going on and what's going wrong in your life. And sometimes it's not the other person that's the problem. Sometimes you're the problem. And not saying in every situation, but sometimes you may be the problem. And what that brother said there is a good starting point to trying to figure yourself out and see how you can make this start working for you. And I do understand it takes two people to make it work. You can't be working on yourself and this person if you're still doing the same thing they want to do. You have to work together for one common bond to be better people. to make your relationship work and be a better person for the relationship. So let's get on to this next video and I'll be right back.
A woman does forgive you, it's because she loves you, she cares about you, she thought more highly of you. She goes through a period while she's trying to figure out how she got it wrong. Was she wrong about you? If you could prove to her that she wasn't wrong, you can fix it. Sometimes when you get the man back, you get a better man. Now you could throw him away if you want to, but you could be tossing away a better man now that has learned his lesson.
And now that's where it needs to go there, man. True forgiveness, man. If you see somebody working on bettering themselves, even if it's not at the pace you desire, you have to give people kudos for the steps they're taking. And I'm not saying this is not for you guys that's out here running around on your ladies. Like, she's supposed to give you 3, 4, 5 chances for that. No, I'm talking about as far as in the house, general stuff that when you bump heads with when you're married to a compatible person. You have to understand that. And forgiveness is so big that it can either make or break your whole freaking marriage. So you have to learn to give people space and give people a chance to better themselves and correct their wrongs, the wrongs that happened throughout the years. Especially if you're together for a long time. It'll be a lot more peaceful. And like I said, sometimes you come out with a better person. And it doesn't excuse the pain, it doesn't excuse the acts or anything, but sometimes you get a better person later on. And if you hung in there, kudos to you, but I'm not saying you hang in there if it's, some slick, crazy stuff going on. I'm talking about the basic, just marriage stuff that we go through. You know what I'm saying? So keep going, keep pushing, and keep the good Lord first, and watch how it works out for you, though. Be smart and be aware, and I'll be right back.
If your wife or your girl nags, I said, don't be mad because she nags. I said, pay attention to what she's nagging about.
Right.
It might be something that you have stopped doing, that she want to get you back on track so you can be at your best.
Right.
But what you don't want is for your woman to get quiet.
Right. Yeah, I was telling somebody, a brother the other day, I said, when a woman's done, you ain't coming back.
You ain't coming back. No.
You are not coming back. When she allows the things that you done, like if you say, well, I'm going to do this, then she's like, okay. When they get to that space, get out of there.
Get out of there and go.
Get out of there, because it's going to hurt you. This going to hurt you. When a woman is done, the rap, man.
Man, these guys are preaching. Straight preaching. I have nothing to say about that last video because either you get it or you don't. Either you get it or you don't. And some of us get it early and some of us get it later. But either side, either you get it or you don't. Let's get on to this next video.
I had to learn to let my man lead. Even though that's what I thought I was doing, I wasn't until he put his foot down. And he had never talked to me that way before either. And for real, I thought I was going to have to throw hands like I've been known to do in the past. But he made me realize that just because I was with men who did not know how to lead their family before, and I had to be the head of the family, I had to take the bulk of the responsibility for my family, did not mean that that's not what I had now. He told me that he would not have married me, especially married a woman with children, if he didn't know how to lead a family. And I needed to trust that he could do that, or this marriage was not going to work. My God. He's a real laid-back person, but that day, he raised his voice, and I was like, and then I was like, whew, Lord. Because the elevation in his voice did not come from aggressiveness. It came from a place of love. And he didn't come at me. He stood right where he was, said how he felt, and I had to take it or leave it. And I took it.
Now, I threw that one on there just for the reason of I see another issue. And I see relinquishing power in a relationship. You have to be one up in the other at all freaking times, but you don't compete with the people outside. And you see that a lot too, man. And once y'all get on that same thing, all for the greater good, then we finna knock this stuff out together. We go take on the world, Bonnie and Clyde. Hey, bro, it feels good, and you're gonna be moving, and you guys are gonna be making moves together and changing your lives together. But all that, and I know it becomes a pattern sometimes. You gotta break that pattern. Get some compassion, get some understanding, Start trying to learn what's going on the other side, and that's come on both sides. Because I know men get left out of that a lot. It's on both sides. And see what's going on and see what you guys could do to get back on track and shooting for the stars after that. You know what I'm saying? So keep your heads up, man. And when it comes to relationships, and I'm talking for any community, but I see the black talk that's on TikTok and it makes me sick. A certain gender is not the problem. You people are the problem. Your understanding of what a relationship is the problem. Your understanding of having compassion for people is the problem. Your love for celebrities and what they got going on is the problem. So tune back in, figure yourself out, and start seeing where you could work on yourself. And that's that I'm telling myself this too, it's for everybody. We could always be trying to learn ourselves, trying to better ourselves, trying to take the next step up and be a better person, not for money, not for status, not for anything, but just being a better person just because that's the right thing to do. So hey, let's get on to this next video and I'll be back, all right?
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man? Let me know. Thank you. Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No.
Okay, serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No.
Let me know. Thank you.
Let's talk about trust in relationships. Oh god! I know that every single one of you motherfuckers is not gonna like what I'm about to say. But you want- oh my god. But you wanna know why you're not gonna like what I'm about to say? It's because it's fucking uncomfortable to think about. Because we've all been hurt in relationships. We've all been stabbed in the back and fucking beat down. I know. We've all fucking been there. But I'm more concerned about how are you letting it affect your future relationships and how you're moving about romantic relationships now. Because I will be the first to tell you, there is some evil fucking people in this world that do not care about you, do not care about your feelings, especially if you started dating really young, got into serious relationships, they ended up crashing and burning. We're all fucking hurt, okay? We're all fucking hurt. But do not let that be the deciding factor on how you are moving about your romantic relationships now. Because believe it or not, there are people out there that do not want to hurt you. Take yourself, for instance. Do you want to go around hurting anyone? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. There are people out there that do not want to hurt you, but you're going to be pushing those good people away because you have fear of trust from the past. And it could ruin a lot of good things for you. Go into every new experience with an open mind. Fearless. You know I fucking love you.
Man, that is it. That is it. I have nothing to say at the end of that there. She said everything. Oh girl there, hey, I'm gonna leave her contact right at the bottom here too, just like every other TikTok person on here. So you can find them on TikTok and go follow them if you like the advice that was given. But as for her to end the show, I have no more to say. She said everything that needed to be said. And hey, you guys better wake up. I'm out of here, man. I'm tired and I'm getting out of here now. These people crazy.
Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No. Is there more to the question? Regardless, the answer is no.
Let me know. Thank you. Okay, but serious question. Would you guys believe a man?
No.
He did commit suicide at a...
Something like a soldier. Chop on